Every child is born creative. You've seen it. The way they turn a cardboard box into a castle, or how a single crayon can produce entire worlds. But somewhere along the way, that creativity begins to fade. It's not that they lose it, it's that everyday life shapes their mind in ways that can either nurture or stifle it. And most parents don't even realize it starts in the small, seemingly invisible moments, especially in the morning. Creativity is not something you force, it's something you cultivate. It grows quietly, in small, consistent habits and principles that guide how your child interacts with the world. These principles don't require expensive toys or elaborate lessons. They don't need structured programs or hours of creative time. Instead, they are simple, intentional ways of living that can be woven into your child's daily routine. If practiced every day, they help children not only create, but think independently, solve problems, and imagine without limits. Let's explore the 5 principles that shape your child's creativity every day and how you can apply them starting tomorrow morning. Principle 1. Create space before stimulation. Think about how most mornings start today. Alarm goes off, the phone is checked, cartoons are turned on, breakfast is rushed. Before a child's mind is fully awake, it's already receiving constant stimulation, but creativity doesn't flourish in a mind that's always receiving input. It needs space to think, space to imagine, space to notice the small details around them. When you allow your child a few calm, quiet minutes after waking, you are giving their brain room to open. No screens, no rushing, just a moment of quiet or even gentle observation. Even 5 minutes of calm can make a difference. It's the time when ideas begin to form, when your child notices the sunlight coming through the window, the birds outside, or simply the feel of the morning air. By protecting the beginning of the day from constant stimulation, you're creating the foundation for imagination to thrive. Principle 2. Allow freedom, not control. As parents, it's natural to want to guide, plan, and structure every minute of your child's day. And yet, too much control can stifle creativity. When every action is directed, children stop asking themselves one crucial question: what do I want to do? Creativity lives in that question. Giving your child freedom, even for short moments, lets them explore, experiment, and take ownership of their ideas. It might look messy. They might paint outside the lines, or build something you wouldn't expect, and that's perfect. Freedom teaches them to trust their own imagination. It teaches them that their ideas have value. Even 10 or 15 minutes of choice in the morning can start the day with independent thinking. And over time, that trust in their own ideas becomes confidence. A confidence that fuels lifelong creativity. Principle 3. Keep creativity within reach. Sometimes the biggest barrier to creativity isn't time, it's access. If a child has to ask, search, or wait for materials to create, the likelihood of them doing so decreases dramatically. But when creative tools are within reach, they begin effortlessly. A blank sheet of paper, a set of crayons, or a few simple building blocks can spark hours of imaginative play. The simplicity of the tools matters. The fewer instructions, the more their imagination can take over. A stick becomes a sword, A blanket becomes a fort. A puddle becomes a lake full of imagined creatures. When children can easily access what they need to create, they don't rely on permission. They don't wait to be told what to do. They start. And starting is the first step toward shaping a creative mind. Principle 4. Embrace slowness. In today's world, everything moves fast. We rush through mornings. We hurry to finish tasks. We push kids to be ready on time. But creativity doesn't thrive in a rushed environment. Slowness gives the mind time to wander, to connect dots, and to explore possibilities. When mornings are slowed down, even slightly, children begin to notice things. A leaf on the sidewalk, the sound of the wind, or the patterns in their breakfast cereal can spark new ideas. Slowness is not the absence of routine. It's a pause within routine. It's the gentle encouragement to linger, to observe, and to think. Even a short, slow morning ritual, 5 minutes to draw, 5 minutes to observe, 5 minutes to daydream, can have a profound effect on how a child's creativity develops over time. Principle 5. Encourage expression without judgment. Even if a child has space, freedom, tools, and time, creativity can still be shut down with one small thing: judgment. A child paints a picture. It's abstract. It's unusual. A story they tell doesn't make logical sense. And a parent says, without realizing, that's not how it works. Do it this way instead. That's wrong. Small comments like these can send a powerful message. Your ideas need to be fixed before they're worth sharing. Over time, children internalize this. They stop taking risks. They stop creating freely. They stop exploring. The antidote is simple. Listen, encourage, celebrate the act of creation itself. Ask questions. What inspired you? How did you think of that? Validate the effort and imagination, not the result. When children feel safe to express themselves, creativity becomes natural. They create for the joy of it, not for approval. When you combine these 5 principles, something amazing happens. 1. Space before stimulation allows the brain to open. 2. Freedom, not control, builds trust in ideas. 3. Creativity within reach removes barriers. 4. Slowness gives ideas time to form. 5. Expression without judgment creates confidence to explore endlessly. Individually, each principle has power. Together, they form a framework that can nurture a child's creativity every single day. And the best part? You don't need hours, expensive toys, or structured lessons. These principles are simple daily habits, tiny shifts that make a lifelong difference. Why it matters. You might wonder, why focus so much on creativity? Because creativity is not just about drawing or painting. It's about problem solving. It's about thinking differently. It's about resilience. Children who develop creative minds are better equipped to navigate challenges, adapt to change, and imagine new possibilities. And the quiet, early part of the day is one of the most powerful times to shape that mindset. Think of it this way. If your child begins the day with calm, freedom, and encouragement, they carry that energy forward. If mornings are rushed, noisy, and judgmental, creativity gets replaced by compliance and passive thinking. Every day matters. Every small principle matters. You might be thinking, how can I do this tomorrow? Here's a simple example. When your child wakes up, give them 5 quiet minutes before anything else. No screens, no rushing. Let them choose one thing to do. Freely draw, build, or daydream. Keep basic tools within reach. Paper, pencils, building blocks, or small art supplies. Slow down your own pace. Move gently. Speak calmly. Don't rush breakfast. Celebrate their expression. Ask about it. Show interest. Don't correct or criticize. You don't need to change everything overnight. Start small. Add one principle at a time. Consistency matters more than perfection. Creativity doesn't have to be taught. It doesn't need to be earned. It needs to be protected, nurtured, valued. And it grows quietly in the everyday moments we often overlook. By following these principles, you're not just raising a child who can draw or imagine fantastical worlds. You're raising a child who believes in their own ideas, a child who takes risks, a child who sees the world not as it is, but as it could be. These principles are simple, yes, but their impact is profound. Start with tomorrow morning. Give your child space, freedom, tools, slowness, encouragement, and watch creativity take root and grow every single day. If this resonates with you, share it with another parent. Follow for more tips on nurturing confident, imaginative children, because small daily principles today can shape brilliant minds tomorrow.